Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go over to the OLED tab that we're already on. We want to right click it, and we see Rasterize Layer. We want to click this. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Depdoc here. Welcome back to another how-to Photoshop video. It's been a long time since I've actually recorded one of these, but honestly, I thought about bringing them back because somebody requested for me to bring them back. Thank you for reminding me about the series. I kind of completely forgot about this. Anyways, so if you guys are ready for this series to come back, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. I don't know how likely I'll do this series, like per monthly. I don't know because I've been only uploading like 3 videos a week. So yeah, let's hop right into this video. To come back, I really didn't know what to do really for a video, but I don't know, just to get the ball rolling, I kind of wanted to bring it back to figure out where the heck I sit with this series. So one thing that I wanted to start out with is how to cut stuff better. It was like a main thing that like honestly like fooled me for the longest time. So what I want to do, let me make this full screen, is that I want to go to my just pictures in general. Alright, let's take this picture of the logo of Depdoc. That's me. So let's just say that I want Depdoc, but I want it like a better job, and I don't have time to just go like that. You know what I mean? Not a bad job like that. So what do? We go up to the select, and we hit, oh, come on, and we hit subject. It's gonna load, and then there we go. It instantly already has a cutout. So then we press Control C, Control V, and there you go. You have a perfect picture of Depdoc with no cuts, no needed. That took about 5 seconds to do. Very quick. All right. Let's say, how do you do easy cuts? Okay, that may be another question. All right, let's restart back to deleting this because we don't need it. All right. So let's say that I want to make some easy cuts. I don't want part of Depdoc. What do? Let's just say I don't want to have his hand here anymore, and I just want to have a blank spot here for some reason, just for example. What we want to do is that we want to go over to the OLED picture that I've named OLED. I just noticed that I'm not recording my mouse, but notice that I'm over the OLED on the Layers tab. What we want to do is that we want to right-click it, and we see Rasterize Layer. We want to click this. So we click it. So now, and also another thing is that on layer 0, there might be a lock there. I'm going to click it to make sure that you guys are following me because I'm not actually recording my mouse. Hold on, boom. All right, there we go. Okay, so now you actually can see my mouse. So what we want to do is that if there's a lock here, what you want to do is you want to double click this layer. And for me, it will pop up with this, but it will pop up like a similar layer that looks like this. Press OK, and the lock will go away. It's been a while, so I just kind of want to go over some basics with you guys again. All right, so now we're in OLED. What we want to do is that let's just say we want to get rid of his hand, but we don't care about the size or anything. So easily enough, if you want to duplicate his hand, you can also do this. So let's just say you want this. All right. So if we want to duplicate it, we just press Control C, then Control V, and there we go. And then if we just want his hand, we can go to select, and if we're lucky, it should just cut out his hand. And then we can Control V that, and there we go. We have almost a perfect version of his hand, because since he got kind of cut there. But that's not what we want. So we're going to go back a little bit. Okay, so let's just go back and put him back in this. Now if you press Control just by itself, if we did not rasterize the layer, for example, I'll show you, it will just show us this, which means it will move everything. We don't want that though. Going back to this layer, we can then just go cut, pull, and there we go. And that's just a copy. And there we go. Now we have a moving version of his hand because we cut it. That's an easy way to cut. So technically the magnetic tool is not needed. All right. Another way how you can cut stuff if you truly want to is that you want to go to Selected Mask. Selected Mask, basically I'm going to dry out the entire layer, but we can click on certain parts of it to lighten back up to parts that we want to keep. Everything else will be dimmer with the background. The only problem with this is that I do not recommend is that a lot of times with this, if you're not careful, it will go and collect onto the background. With that idea in mind, well, yeah, see what I mean? I forgot his eye, so that's another thing that you can forget. You can forget parts of the characters and stuff like that. So honestly, I do not recommend this one as much, but this is another way to cut pretty easily. Plus, if you only want his head and you want it like a nice clean cut, you can then just cut his head. For example, I could show you how to do that real quick. So we could just go boop, 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 boop. Make sure we got every single detail of his face and every single detail of his hat or helmet. Go over to OK, and there we go. It has completely cut his head off completely with the marks of this mask. Another question that could be asked: how would be a nice idea on how to fix this? Well, there's no real serious answer on how to do this, but what we could do is that we want to make sure that we're onto the OLED layer, and what we can do is that we want to take the magnetic tool or the other ones. Kind of want to make sure you click, because we could just use the parallel tool or the polygonal tool. I forget what it's called exactly because I don't use it that much. You could use that one, but this one's got a magnetic better to the corners that we need. Alright, so now with that, we need to just hit this, and we could be able to hit fill. Now, I have no idea what deck is going to fill with. See, it's going to fill with his fingers because they still are mentioned there. So now we kind of got an idea on like where it is. So what we could do is, oh shoot, what the heck? We copy and paste. So now it's this color, and honestly, we can like change the colors on it. We do not want it to be that. Oh. Okay, and then if we go to the other color, alright, it doesn't look the cleanest. Let's make it solid black. Let's see if I can actually figure this out. Ah, I clicked you. Someone told me in the comments how to fix that, and I just never did. Really wish that I did, though. Okay, so now we have like kind of like a white overlay. What we can do is that we can take the brush and brush over this. And it has like a different kind of shading color, so what we want to do is that we want to grab this right here. But honestly, everything could be smarter if we use the... We can grab this, like just a piece of it, not like a huge one. Don't really matter. And then we take it and we can... This honestly was probably the smarter idea. Grab it, form. Alright, so we might want to make it underneath. Maybe, I don't know. So then we take freeform. And then put a little bit more. Take this, which I don't, it's like kind of like a bend tool, I guess, for anything. Stretch the image out a little bit. Stretch it this way. This way. Oh god, I made it too big. Hold on, let me just resize it. the whole entire mask. Right? Also, I noticed that if you just press Alt with the pen tool, wait, at least I thought it did. It just gave you this. Alright. It's not exactly perfect thanks to the gap that was left, but if we go back to here.
1 hour later.
Okay, I kind of just ruined him with the color, but it's okay. More than likely, this is not what I would make it. I would probably make it black. I don't think that there's a quick way to fix it. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of this video. If you have any, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave it down in the comments what you want to see in the next how to Photoshop video. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.
One day you will see.